Hello, welcome to my channel. I have way too many tabs open. I hope this works okay. Today I'm looking at David Harvey Hoober, and I'm going to look at some John Does, and I have a lot of them open, and there might be more, but I didn't open them all, I guess. But I have a lot. So he was 5'10" to 6'3", which is a lot of difference, which leaves a lot of openings. He weighed between 165 and 175. He was 39 years old. He went missing from Gig Harbor, Washington. There's no photo. It says that he had brown hair, collar length, blue eyes, and the Lincoln Continental he was driving. It was impounded by King County Police from the bus stop in Federal Way, but it's not registered to him. And I don't know if that meant that he drove it to the bus stop and then took a bus, because, 1987. I know some areas, I don't know about there, but I know there are some areas that where the people that used to take the bus a lot of times were mostly business people. So they would do it to save money on gas. And I don't know if that was one of those areas or not. And here is missingin.org mentioning him. And it also says Gig Harbor, Washington, color lens, brown hair, and mentions the vehicle. So, and here's some John Does. That doesn't mean that they're them. And if you know what happened to them, if you've heard it through the grapevine, if you have information, please contact authorities and give them that information. Maybe you think they have that information. Maybe somebody gave them that information years ago. But, things went on a computer back then, and maybe they don't have those notes anymore. And maybe it's different investigators, so that would be wonderful if you did. Maybe you think it's hearsay, but it's not like you're going to court. You're just helping them with the case, and you can let them decide if it's important information, if it will help them or not. There's one that was in Boardman, Oregon. I remember reading about this one, and this could be almost anybody. And it says that somebody that works at a car wash. An employee discovered 2 pieces of human bone while cleaning out one of the wash bays at the business. Isn't that horrific? I can't even imagine. And it had to have been where they could tell it was human bone, or they probably wouldn't have said anything. And this one is what year was that? That was 2011. They don't know when that came from. This is from Oregon. Somebody in 2012 found somebody that could have been 18 to 40. It could be almost anyone. They found a human femur on the beach. So there's that information. Then we have this one, 2009 in Oregon. No height, no weight. They don't know. It could be almost anybody as well. 25 to 55 years old. Partial skeleton parts. So, and it talks about that. And then we have this one in Clatsop, Oregon, and this one's 18 to 80 years old. So, and it talks about where they found a jawbone, an upper jawbone. And it could be male or female from the way it's talking. This one's Portland, Oregon, 5'10", estimated. No height, no weight, no hair color, no known date of death, and it talks about that one as well. We have this one that was found in Oregon. This one's a 20-year gap, 1979 to 1999, ages 40 to 80. So, yes, it could be almost anybody, but in those circumstances. And they found coins near the body that were 1940s. So, and that's, makes you wonder if they have 1940s coins, and it might be like 1980, 1990 if it didn't have to do with collecting coins or something. Remember that one guy was going around killing people, and he was collecting coins, and they think that he killed more people than what he did. Maybe those are the coins he didn't like or didn't want, or he was upset. I don't know. Then we have this one in Washington County, Oregon, 2013. Unknown date of death, could be almost anybody. And they found it on school grounds. And let's see what else we have. We have this one, Rockaway Beach, Oregon. This one is 1986, several days to weeks before December 16th, 1986. So let's see, when did he go missing? January 7th, 1987. I'm going to leave this in there, though, because sometimes they don't report him missing for a long time, and sometimes, so I'm going to leave it in there. 6'3" to 6'5". I'm going to leave this in there because you never know, because sometimes they don't have the dates exactly right or something. I don't know. White JCPenney boxer shorts, size 34. And they believe he might have been 6'3", found on the beach outside of Rockaway Beach, 200 feet from the water's edge. The head, hands, and arms were not recovered. Wow. They cremated him. That's a bummer. And we have this one in Oregon, discovered 1988, believed died months prior to that. Age 30 to 60 years old. They had a Jack Daniels belt buckle. 5'9". They got the height. Brown hair. So then it talks about what they were wearing, the kind of cigarettes they smoked. Canadian tax stamp. I wonder if they went to Canada to visit and bought cigarettes, or if they were from Canada. That would make me wonder. So let's see. And then we have, this one is an artist rendering, and this is Oregon, recognizable face, suicide by gunshot wound to the head, August 3rd, 1987, 6 foot tall, black hair, brown eyes. I think he had blue eyes, so that probably wouldn't be him, 20 to 40 years old. And there's that information. And then we have this one in Oregon, found 2012. It says years prior, but I don't know if it means that many years prior. I don't know. It could only mean a few years prior. I don't know what that means. So this could have been closer to 2010 or something. Then we have this one, June 15th, 1987, Washington Ship Canal, King County, Washington. And that's close to where that guy went missing. 30 to 40 years old, 5'8", 180 pounds, dark brown hair, unknown eye color, thick eyebrows, and a distinct Mediterranean look. And it talks about what he was wearing and things like that. Found floating in Lake Washington Ship Canal, quarter-mile west of the Aurora Bridge. He shopped and dined in Fremont shortly before his death. Wow, the owner of M&S Deli on North 36th Street remembered seeing the man come into the store alone 2 or 3 times. He thought the man lived in the area because he never saw him driving a car, but he could have taken a bus there and worked in the area. I don't know. There was no wallet, identification, or watch. He could have been robbed, or it could have been a gangland hit. Because his clothes were not ripped, it is believed he did not jump from the bridge. Police think the man was murdered, although accidental drowning is listed as the cause of death because there are no wounds or evidence to prove otherwise. Wow. And then we have this man, and he was discovered September 20th, 1987, and they believe he died January to September 1987, and he went missing January 1987. So that would fit, and since we don't have any photos or any images, I have no idea. 27 to 37 years old, 5'8" to 5'9", 130 to 155 pounds. He had small feet, probably wearing a size 8 shoe. I don't know. I think my family that are about that height has small feet, and they were like a 9.5, so that would be really small feet. Okay, so the chimney heat destroyed the DNA? What? But they have those images. Charred remnants of denim pants and denim jacket. A lightweight shirt and rubber-soled shoes. The coat was found under the body, apparently to shield him from the heat. The shirt was draped or wrapped around one ankle. Burnt remnants of a Continental Airlines ticket or baggage claim, but could not make out the trace to the ticket. Oh, yeah. They found the skeleton remains atop parallel pipes near the bottom inside of chimney number 9. I don't know what happened to him. So, I don't know if he was forced there, pushed there, or what happened. Or if he just went there willingly, or what happened. So that's interesting. And then I just put the maps up to show you Gig Harbor to Ship Canal for this one is only an hour away. But I don't know where the bus would run. And this one is in Whatcom County. That's 3 hours away. 3 hours and 18 minutes away, whereas the other one's an hour away. So I don't know. Have no idea what happened to this man, if any of these John Does could be him or not. I have no information. But if you have any information, you should contact authorities and give them that information and let them know. That way they have it. If you have any photos or anything, maybe you could give them photos, because they'll need that for facial recognition. If someone does a facial thing, that would probably help them a lot. You know, if they don't have DNA and they have the skeletals and somebody does the facial thing, maybe they'll be able to look at that to help them. Anyway, you never know what's going to happen in the future, because, you know, we didn't used to have DNA, and now we have DNA, and things change. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to pray for his loved ones and his family. And if you have any information regarding this case or any of these other cases or any cases whatsoever, you should always contact authorities and give them that information. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Please feel free to leave comments, and have a great day. Bye-bye.